All right, welcome back to Dream Talk. I'm your host, Brian Ladd. Today is Thursday, January 28th, 2010, 7:24 p.m. Tonight we're going to be discussing four cases. All these are open cases. We have two cases that are closed now. We'll discuss those. And we're going to be doing two cases that are open, and I do have new information. Those cases tonight will be case number 673, Haley Cummings, 824, Morgan Harrington, case number 841, Gabriel Scott Johnson, and case number 849, Aveion Lewis. I have my co-host with me, Deborah. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm good. I got my computer working now. It stopped raining, and I think I fixed my roof. And now I got a little electrical problem, but I'll fix that. And then other than that, great. I'm doing great. And my son is now in Head Start, and he loves it. He wanted to ride
That's
the he wanted to
great.
ride the bus today. He's only 4, but he wanted to ride the bus, so we got him. They let him ride the bus home. So now I've got to take him 2 miles to actually get on the bus. It's easier for me just to take him to school, but he wants to ride the bus. So we've worked it out. Since where I live, it doesn't make it unless there's like more than one kid going to school. They meet me 2 miles up the road. So um, I take him there, and the bus waits for him there, and I pick him up there too. But he seems to love it, which I think it'll be good for him too.
2 miles to a bus stop?
Yep, 2 miles.
Wow. You live like out in the middle of nowhere. They should have a bus stop
No, they
right at your
do. As
house.
far as regular school goes, they do, but pre-K is a little different.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
mandatory.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he'll go to pre-K again next year because he missed the cutoff for kindergarten. So yeah, we drive him down the street. I guess I could let him walk. What do you think about that one?
Probably not a good idea. And I know you wouldn't really do that.
No, no, I definitely wouldn't do that to a 4-year-old. No, but he seems to love the bus, and he wanted to ride it, so he's got his way. But it would actually be easier taking him to and from school, because that way I don't have to wait on the bus every time. You know what I'm saying? His school's only 4 miles away.
Yeah, but riding the bus is fun when you're little.
Yeah,
It
he seems
is.
to like it. Well, I remember when Samuel was young, we went to Walmart and they had one of these buses out there, Metro bus in Hagerstown. He had to get on it, so we just got on. I paid the dude and I said, because I asked him, how long does it take for you to come back here? He said it was an hour and a half. So we rode that bus for an hour and a half,
Oh
right
my
back to
goodness.
right back to Walmart again. But that was good. I had a
Yeah, it's
little.
funny how kids find those things fun, but like an adult that has to ride the bus for some reason does not find
Oh,
that fun.
yeah, I wanted to bring up something else too. I had myself and Brandon and Samuel in the truck with me. And my truck broke down. The clutch gave out, and I kind of knew it was going. I shouldn't have taken it, but the clutch gave out right over the Potomac River, the bridge that goes over the
Oh,
Potomac. And there was a line of cars. I was going maybe a quarter mile an hour. I finally got it off the. I mean, I was gonna get ready to get out there and push, and a car behind me was beeping his horn and flashing his lights, and I can't tell you how angry I was, but I refrained myself. I mean, because somebody's beeping, you can hear the engine running, really, really high. It just completely given out. So I made it right across the bridge, pulled over to the right, and not but 20 seconds later, okay, my neighbor so happened to be going across there. My neighbor's wife was crossing the bridge. She saw us there. She gave my two kids a ride home and had my neighbor come out, who just so happened to have a tow bar in the back of his truck. Okay, and then he came up and picked me up. What are the odds? This is the second time this has happened to me, as far as me breaking down and somebody I know being right there. And the other time,
you're really, really lucky with that
the
because
other
you
t-
don't carry a cell phone.
no, I don't carry a cell phone. I don't believe. Well, I believe in. I know cell phones exist, but I don't. No, I don't have a cell phone. Um, and I guess I should start carrying some type of emergency. But it was amazing that first of all, I don't know that many people. I was a good 10 miles from home. Well, maybe 8 miles. Okay, and just so happens right away somebody I knew was right behind me. And the same event happened almost a year ago with the car when the car's V belt went out. Um, right away. So, and this was in Martinsburg, which is about 30 miles away. Somebody knew right then, and it just so happens that store was I had enough money with me just for the V belt, and there was a auto shop right there, and we were able to put it on right in the parking lot. And I'm just trying to figure those odds on that because what I'm saying, I don't know very many people, but it's pretty amazing. I
Yeah,
mean
that doesn't
that is
happen to
lucky
most people like that.
because it was going through my mind. I've got two kids in the car. It's 30 degrees outside. The wind is blowing, and I'm 8 miles from home. You know, and I shouldn't have been in that situation. I realized I shouldn't have taken the truck because I did know the clutch was going out. But I thought that I could keep riding it until well, I've been doing that for a long time. But it gave out, and it's definitely the clutch. I looked it up on the internet. It's going to cost me about $154 to get the clutch kit, and then my neighbors.
Right. Can you put it in yourself then?
Yeah, Well, my neighbor's going to help me, but no, I can't do it myself. But my neighbor's so happens to be a mechanic too. So, but just those odds that what I'm saying is I know maybe 15 people in the whole town of Berkeley Springs. So, and for that to happen at that same time twice now within a year's time span is absolutely amazing. I think. Maybe it's
Well,
more than a coincidence.
aside from amazing, I look at it from another point of view too, and that's that God takes care of you.
Well,
He's
speaking of that,
always,
when this had happened before, if you look at my news, I actually did a little write-up on that. As far as when the car broke down, the person that picked me up was just coming from church. Okay, and I said, "Do I owe you anything?" He said, "No, but please attend church with me," which I did go to church a week later, but I then stopped going. But yeah, maybe there is something to that. I did a little write-up on that too. I mean, if you could look, it's in my news section. Um, but yeah, that is a little
well, I
weird.
believe there's more than just a little something to it, but everyone's entitled to their own beliefs.
Yeah, I think with me, it'll be a whole. Before I actually, as far as with my dreams go, I was the same way. But yeah, I mean, maybe there is somebody looking out for me and my family. I don't know. But it seems that way. But as far as just saying, God did this, I still have to be a little skeptical. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but that's my story
Well,
for
you're
today.
really, really lucky that your neighbor's a mechanic too. You know how much it actually costs to have that clutch installed if you take it
Well,
to the
we're all
shop?
mechanics. We're mechanics and we're carpenters, and down here we do everything ourselves. There's nothing that as far as electrical, plumbing, everything I've done in my house, I've done myself or with help. We've never ever contracted anybody to do anything. It's too expensive to begin with, and plus, down here where I live, it's not like building codes really apply too much either. I'm saying in some places they're real strict about things. Here, basically, we shoot guns in the front yard. I live on the side of a mountain, so we have a little target range. Um, so it's nice in some ways that you can do what you want down here. Within certain limits, but it's definitely interesting today, or a couple days ago.
Well, I know we've been enjoying it with our son, now that he's grown. He's 19. He's really good with working on cars. He was actually able to put a new clutch in his Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
He had to pull the transmission out to get to it, but he was able to do that. And he's done a lot of repairs on all of our vehicles that have saved us a lot of money. Even just a simple brake job saves us so much.
Yeah. Now, I used to actually, when I made a decent income, I used to go to Walmart to get my oil change. But since a couple of years ago, I've actually done it myself, and it's not that difficult. But I mean, Walmart used to be $19, and was pretty close to doing the price of doing it yourself. Well, since then, Walmart's greatly increased their prices, so I'm not paying that anymore. I'm not paying them at all.